Welcome to Morning Medicine on Lackner Brothers Television. I'm Dr. Stephen Lieberman. Today I have a very important topic to discuss with you with a very special guest that's traveled all the way across the Atlantic to share his experience and his struggle with you and reflect on where he was and where he is now. I'd like to welcome to the program Mr. Sam Rose. Give a warm Morning Medicine welcome.
Hello, doctor.
Welcome. Why don't you begin, Mr. Rose, by telling us how it is that you found out about my 12-step AA program?
Well, when I come to this country, many people say I have a problem, it must to be dealt with. So they say I need to go to AA, essentially.
Right, well yes, friends are very important.
Right, so I'm looking on the street for AA, I'm looking here, I'm looking there. Could not find it. Finally, I look online and I find you. I'm led to you, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that my website has helped someone, and it's a shame that my 12-step program isn't more widespread. Go ahead and tell us also about how this struggle affected your life before you got involved with the program.
Right, well, before I joined the program, Anonymous, I could not get up in the morning. I was debilitated. I could do nothing almost on many mornings. It was horrible. I was itching, I was in lots of pain, and yes, it was a big problem.
Yeah, you actually are one of the worst cases that we had here
yes, it was
at Anonymous. Go ahead and tell us how your problem affected your friends and family.
Well, aside from it just affecting me, like we discussed in your office, the itching, you know, yes, it's funny, people don't, you know, but the itching, the moisture, I could not move, it was terrible. But when I went to social functions, people say I'm smelling up the place. My anus is ruining everybody's time. It is no good, it is rotten.
It just brings me so much joy.
Right, they say it smelled, you know?
Right.
I smell like nobody can enjoy the time.
And it brings me so much joy to see how far you've come on my program. Why don't we begin then by going through the 12 steps and discussing your experience in each of those steps. And meanwhile, our audience 12-step program to good anal hygiene.
Right.
Step 1, Mr. Rose. We admitted that we are powerless over our sphincter, that our bowels had become unmanageable.
Yes.
Elaborate.
It brings a smile to my face because before I had joined the program, my sphincter just controlled me. It was...
And you were in complete denial?
In denial. I would wake up in the morning and I would say, oh no, it is going to be better, stop itching tomorrow, it will feel better, will decrease in the humidity inside.
It is laughable to think that the humidity is what was affecting.
But what I did was I finally said, no, serious, let's be serious. But seriously, I finally said, no, I must to deal with the problem. I am powerless over my sphincter. That was the first thing. And I admitted it, and it helped me a lot.
And step 1 actually is probably the most important step. People think, you know, once you've got to the 12th step,
right.
Wrong. Step 1, ending denial, admitting your problem.
Right.
Let's
Very
move
important.
to step 2.
Yes.
We have come to believe that good anal hygiene could restore us to sanity.
Right. I realize I'm powerless over my sphincter, and I also realize that the hygiene will bring back my sanity. Once I fix the problem, I can go outside, I can live a normal life again.
So you would say that it was driving you insane?
Right, yes.
Amazing.
Precisely.
Step number 3 then is that we have made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the proper care of our anus.
Yes, I put everything, my entire being, you know, people are religious. I turned it into a religion. I made it a religion to take care of my anus. It became my religion. My entire being, everything became directed toward anus.
And that is wonderful to hear that you've done that. I'm just so proud of you. Step number 4 then, and I think our audience should take out a pen and paper and write these down if you have the same problem that Sam was going through. Step number 4, we have made a search and fearless inventory of anal irritation.
Well, that speaks for itself, you know. I just leave it at that.
Let me elaborate then for our audience, because you know it, because you went through the program, but they might not.
All right.
What this means is that we understand that anal irritation is due to stool, flatus, irritants, clothing, trauma, and physical abnormalities, and we understand that irritation from cleansing devices such as toilet paper. People, that's a common misconception that toilet paper will help, but not necessarily. And therapeutic agents may make the situation worse. Should we go to step number 5? I think so.